1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Background Noise, episode 573. I am joined by a whole heck of a lot of lovely people. I forgot to turn the music off in the background. Hi. Hello. We are joined by Pie Scandal, aka Katelyn.
Hello.
We are joined by actually Blah 42, aka Reese.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello, howdy. And we are joined by Ghastly Girl, aka
Ooh.
Gianna.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you.
That's
How's how does that change? Wouldn't you have to be the one to change it?
You know what? Sometimes you wake up and things are different.
Holy crap, the captions are not close. I never said Mickey doesn't really stream at any point. Huh.
You said something about Miggy.
I said Miggy at one point. But that's the last thing. Okay, let's see. If I turn that off and put it back on, will it? We might turn the captions off if they're not working. But it is okay. Yeah, we're working on it actually, and you're safe too. Yeah, so again, this is the top of the podcast. If you or anyone you know is in the area of the world right now affected by wildfires, please be safe. Check in on your loved ones if they are in that area, because we love them, because they're the loved ones, you know? Smokey the Bear would not want a wildfire. Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Only you can prevent forest fires.
It's true. Do you think Smokey the Bear ever caused one?
Inadvertently, I think he did.
Yeah.
I think it was like an accident. He had to play it off as, oh my god, I found this fire, and then it was like a whole thing.
Like, do you think
huge media scandal?
The whole Smokey the Bear thing is like a probation or a community service thing that Smokey has to be doing?
You know, I think it all started with this scandal where he was the one who found this fire, but really he was the one who started the fire. And I think ever since that, it's been community service, and they're just playing it off as, you know, oh look, he's doing this great thing for our community of no judgment of his own, but in reality, he has no choice.
That's true. You got so much beef with Smokey. I would love to hear about your beef with Smokey at some point in time. 07's West Coast, 07's. We salute to you, West Coast of the United States, and or I think probably just the U.S. I don't think it has trickled outside of the U.S.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. Just mostly the coast of the yeah, I guess it is just West Coast. I'm in the bad area of California.
The bad area?
Yeah. It's just not affected.
Oh. How's the air quality?
No, it's not great.
Not great?
It never is. So that's not.
That's not like a new thing?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I would say fire bad, do not touch the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it looks pretty.
That is true.
No matter how pretty it looks, some would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, leave me alone. Get off my back. Just because I said it was pretty once and I went outside and took a picture of it. While it was like a mile away.
The way that wasn't a call out.
No, I know, but it could have been.
Reese, you have to start. Reese, you have to stop taking selfies with every wildfire. It's getting dangerous.
Selfie. I only took a picture of the fire. It was cool. People did not like when I said that.
Not a call out, just a guilty conscience.
Sounds about right.
Guilty. Yeah, well, guilty, no. No, not guilty. Definitely not.
I'm not too convinced.
That sucks.
Sure does.
Not really about you anymore, is it?
Nope.
Oh wait, Gianna is actually in the call, but not on Tony's microphone. That is true. Yes, Gianna is at her home this evening.
I am indeed. I'm ill.
Yeah, both Gianna and I are slightly under the weather. Believe it or not, with different things.
It's true. It's not even like one of us got sick and then we're both sick now. It's one was sick with one thing and someone got sick with the other thing.
Okay. Prez said before he gets back to work, Tony, tell everyone I said hi, but individually. Pie.
Yes.
Prez says hi.
Oh. Hi, Prez.
Prez. Pie says hi. Reese.
Can you let... Yes?
Prez says hi.
Hi. Wow, he said it just to me.
Prez. Reese says hi.
I don't think I did, but hi.
Gianna.
Hello.
Prez says hi.
Hi.
Are you saying hello back to Prez?
Yeah.
Prez. Gianna says hi. I did it. Oh, wait a second. Tony. Mm-hmm. Prez says hi. Tony, do you say hi back to Prez? Prez. Hi. Tony is gaslighting. No.
Girl boss. Keep.
Love you, Tony, Gianna, Pie, Yucky, Reese. That's funny.
I did nothing wrong this time.
It's gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Like it's laugh, live, love.
Nope.
Yep.
It's be bumbo. I did nothing exact. At least we're on the same page.
Because, you know, if gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss is all in alphabetical order, things in threes like that are all in alphabetical order. Yeah. So laugh, live, love.
Yes. Gate girl, boss, keep, gumbo.
Hey, I want a gate girl.
Okay.
You want to gas keep, gate girl, and no, still go girl boss. I think wait. Yeah. I didn't switch to girl boss. All right, we'll try again. You want to gate boss. Mm-hmm. No, gas keep. I'll get through it eventually. You're going to gas boss, gate girl,
keep.
Boss, keep boss. I don't know. It's
Keebler elves or something.
Keebler elf, gaslight, girl boss, gun.
Gun.
True.
Sonny, listen.
Sonny, hey, listen.
Sonny, listen. Look, you wouldn't shoot a crying Tony, would you? Because I'm crying. Yeah, these are tears. You wouldn't shoot a Tony when he's crying, would you? Oh no, Crow. I don't think it's working. It's floating in front of my face. Oh no. Wah. Okay. Maybe next time I'll blush at the gun and try to seduce it.
There you go. I don't know if anybody's tried that before.
Yeah. Anyone ever be held up and they try seducing the gun?
Yeah, doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah,
I think
died.
I think I want to try it though. You know, like maybe we would say different things. Like Reese, what did you say when you saw the gun?
Just shoot me, coward.
Oh, see, like I don't think "shoot me, coward" is the way I would seduce a gun.
I said kissing emoji.
Oh, you request an adult. You just can't see me on screen today. Oh, is Derrick in the TeamSpeak?
He is.
Derrick is in the TeamSpeak. We're gonna yoink Derrick.
Hello.
Hi, Derrick.
We like Derrick.
We like Derrick.
Do we?
We really like Derrick.
Do we?
You said you like Derrick twice. I really like Derrick. And do we? Yeah. Yeah, we really do.
I think so.
Derrick's cool.
Tony got really mad at me last time I said that.
Yeah, try to be more tame this time. Try not to go directly for the third this time. That's my fucking friend you're talking about, okay, buddy?
Yeah, don't talk bad about our friend.
Or dare you?
Derrick is handsome. He really is. So handsome. I got to be in the same room as his handsomeness, and it was overwhelming. That's how everyone feels, though. Derrick has that kind of effect.
Very overwhelmed.
Derrick just has that kind of effect on everyone.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. We like Derrick. All right, yeah. Put the smiling away, Tony. Put the smiling away. What is that? Derrick is handsome. It's true. It's true. And if anyone doesn't agree with me, they'll get angry. Grr. Grr. Rawr. Grr. Or as Gianna would go. Rawr.
Right.
Rawr. Rawr.
So many new emotions to display.
Angry, crying, blush.
That's all the emotions. Yeah.
As long as I keep it within those three, we're doing good. There's also another emotion that I could do, but like it's a very specific emotion. Do you want to see it?
Kind of.
Bald. Bald. Bald.
Bald.
That's not an emotion.
Bald.
Bald.
What do you mean bald's not an emotion?
Where are you suddenly bald?
I had a
not
button.
bald anymore.
Yeah.
I do like that your hair just like floats off of your head.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
That's pretty fucking good.
It's my favorite vibe. Sonny, I knew that you'd like the bald. Be a real Sonny vibe. Bald. So how is everyone in chat in VC? How's everyone doing?
I'm okay.
I'm doing.
Oh, it's really good to hear.
Something funny to talk about, essentially.
Vector Logic, thank you for the follow and welcome on in to the HydroxideAnt farm. Nice bottle, broski. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Ant pattern baldness, it happens to the best of us.
Ant pattern baldness.
Sonny is hilarious. What is the funny thing you potentially have to speak about?
So my friends and I all of 2024 from January 1st until December 31st, we recorded every single time we cried.
I thought this is where this conversation was going.
Mm-hmm. So we had our presentations last night. So we presented, like, we put together like PowerPoint presentations and presented all of our cry stats and everything to the group.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting, to say the least. I will say I had the second lowest amount of cries.
That's what if you didn't reveal that information, that was something I was going to ask. So how many people were in this group?
There's only 4 of us that did it.
Okay, so you were middle of the road then.
Mm-hmm. Well, kind of.
Because there's not really a middle. There's 2 of you in the middle. 2 and 3 are kind of.
But like numbers wise, so Kelly had the least amount of cries. She only cried 60 times.
Okay.
I cried 66 times. My friend Katelyn, we all thought she was going to have the most. She didn't. She ended up at the second most with 81.
Oh, wow.
And my friend Nicole had 85.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sylv, liquid hydrate. Also, Sylv, look at me because of you. Where did you think you would rank on the?
I honestly thought I would be higher, just because like I cry a lot. I thought.
Yeah.
But my 2 friends that were in the 80s, like had cries in the 80s, they had like some serious shit go down last year, and so like they each had a month where they cried like 20 times in a single month, just because life happens and sometimes life hits real hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was really fun to see, because we included like what our most embarrassing cry was and all that kind of stuff. And let's just say I'm gonna call her out because most people here know who Kelly is. Kelly cried 3 times is what she said. I guarantee it was more than 3. She just didn't want to write more than 3. She cried 3 times reading a book about an octopus.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
It was probably 8 times if I had to guess.
I would assume so, yeah.
One
it
leg.
Just seems right. Yeah. But yeah, she cried 3 times because of a book about octopus. An octopus.
I feel like
octopi.
Crow said, I feel like being able to cry that many times is actually so healthy and healing.
Depends.
I would say to a certain extent. Like,
yeah.
I probably cried like once or twice last year.
I remember that Katelyn told us about her cry log thing in the beginning of the year, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. That sounds like a great idea. And I got about halfway through the year before I realized that every time I cried it was for a really depressing reason. I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, you start to like get into a mindset of it where you're like, you're about to cry about something, then you stop and you're like, do I really need to add this to the cry log? Do I is this worth it? And then it does stop you from crying sometimes. Not a lot, but every once in a while you'll be like, okay, no, this is too fucking ridiculous.
I don't want to add this to the cry log. I don't feel like rolling over, so I will not cry.
Yep. But Kelly also cried 13 times just listening to music, which I thought I cried too much listening to music, and I cried like twice listening to music, but 13, I was like, damn, girl, that's crazy.
It means your emotions are being processed, which is good. That self-awareness is great. Fair.
See, Kelly did add a point in there about her cries, is that half of her cries weren't like, they were either because of music or because of like a fictional book that she was reading. Like, not a lot of her cries were real world shit. And she added a note in there that said, I bottle my stuff up. I just cry about the shit that doesn't matter, but the real emotions, they stay bottled inside. Which, you know, happens to all of us. For me, like, I could only bottle it up for so long and then I explode and then I cry.
Real.
Yeah. It's like, my thing is, if I get like really mad, I cry. Which is super, super frustrating if you're in the middle of an argument with somebody and you start crying. Because I'm like, then they like, you know, the mood, the vibe changes. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking pissed. And they're like, but you're crying. And I'm like, yeah, don't pay attention to that. I'm mad. But yeah. Yeah, if anybody wants to
are you doing it again for 2025?
Sure are. It's not something I wanted to do again, but everybody else wanted to, and I'm not going to be the odd one out.
You're like, well, the masses say so.
Yeah, it is a democracy.
Crow said, I would argue that crying during the nonsense stuff is your subconscious finding a way to let it out somehow. She might not be thinking about the serious stuff, but the music takes her to a place that does release it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, for, like, being able to cry sometimes is definitely healthy. Like, it means you're, you know, you need to release something, and you do.
There will be some times where I'm like, I just need to fucking cry, and so I'll like put on a movie or something that I know is going to make me cry, and then I feel better.
That's how I feel about Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, that show wrecks me every time I watch it.
Tony got to a really important season finale, and then I made him wait until we watched the next episode. I was like, no, you have to experience the pain that the rest of us had to feel after watching that season finale, okay?
Have you hit they butchered Alex Karev's story arc season yet?
Not yet. No, we're not there yet.
Okay.
But I agree, they do butcher him.
Yeah.
I know that they do because it's been brought up before, so that's not like.
I wasn't gonna. That's all I was gonna say.
The one thing is that, like, for any deaths and stuff, definitely don't want that spoiled.
Yeah. Fair. So, what season are you guys on?
We just finished season 9, so a character did just die.
Ooh.
I mean, that was 12 years ago. Is it really that much of a spoiler?
I've never seen it.
True.
And I'm watching it for the first time, and I had no my bubble. Yeah, my bubble has never seen around anything about Grey's Anatomy, so I know nothing. Not a single thing about the show, because it was never in my wheelhouse. So everything, I am watching it like it's a brand new show.
I'm trying to remember what that season, who died in that one.
I mean, like, if I say it, it's not spoiling because I'm the one who hasn't seen it, right?
I mean, if you're okay with those terms, I'm okay with those terms.
Okay. So there was just a... so this is about Grey's Anatomy season 9. If someone is watching through Grey's Anatomy, you know, turn away for the next, like, minute or two. The character Lexi just died.
Oh,
who the fuck was Lexi?
Buddy.
That was so long ago.
How dare you? Who the fuck was Lexi?
I'm trying to remember because
Lexi was Meredith's sister.
Yep.
Do you know how little that narrows that down?
Wait, don't explain why. That's funny.
Oh my.
No, Thatch's other daughter that he had when he left Meredith's wife. Or Meredith's mom, I mean.
I have
besties with George.
Yeah. Oh, George.
Dude, they take the good ones too soon.
I'm not over George.
Was that the...
Oh, you never will be.
Was that the airplane?
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
It was the airplane.
We just saw that.
Okay.
So I don't know anything.
Now I know who you're. Okay.
I don't know anything past that. I have some predictions that I've told Gianna already, and I think they're gonna come true.
What's your prediction?
I don't want any reactions, whether laugh, cry, poop yourself.
I'm muting my microphone.
I'll say, I'll mute my mic too.
Mute your microphones. Mute your mics. My prediction going into the plane crash was something really bad was going to happen, and like Lexi, I predicted Mark was going to die, and then Lexi died, but now I think Mark is still going to die, but I don't know that for a fact. Smile, no reactions. That's my prediction, and we will talk next week about anything that happens.
No reactions. We'll find out.
I will find out. I don't know that for a fact.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Z.
Because you guys were watching through that show, though.
Yes, we. I'll be real. I didn't think it was a show I would like because,
overall, I still don't think I really like it that much, just because it's just too ridiculous.
A lot of it is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
It definitely...
And it just went on for way too long that they clearly started to run out of ideas.
Yeah.
I feel like
we were not there yet.
Oh, okay, because I felt like we were already.
It happened very...
It gets worse.
The introduction of Lexi was pretty much the we've run out of ideas.
That's so early, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't break down the funeral. I broke it down. Yeah, Sonny. I predict that Tony will see his message and take off his hair again. Ah! I predict Tony will see his message and show feet for free.
That's crazy.
I got shoes on.
For free?
There's shoes. There's shoes on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look at those knees, though.
Yeah, you can see the kneecaps.
Kneecaps for free?
For free? Yeah, I didn't think it would be a show that I would like. And then after a little bit, I realized that it's just the opposite of Scrubs. And that Scrubs was probably mostly a parody of Grey's Anatomy.
But
100%.
I don't know when Scrubs started.
After Grey's Anatomy did. I'm pretty sure.
Because, so to me...
Oh, no,
Scrubs
predates.
Scrubs, it was like...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
75% comedy, 25% drama. And Grey's Anatomy is like 70... No, it's probably like 95% drama. But like, there's similar scenario ratios between comedy and drama. But like, flipped.
Scrubs started airing in 2001, and Grey's Anatomy started airing in 2005.
Wait, really?
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
So you telling me that Grey's Anatomy is a ripoff of Scrubs?
Scrubs. Yep.
Yeah, it's a parody of Scrubs.
And also, hello, the real Block 42.
Hello.
It's Justin. I was like, who the fuck is the real Block 42?
That's what I was asking myself. I was like, who the hell?
I couldn't
Why
figure
are
it
you
out.
pretending to be me?
That's a good question.
Why are you pretending to be me?
No, that's also a good question.
You're not even close.
Gianna, are you actually like caught up on modern Grey's Anatomy as well?
They gave up after COVID.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It is not better.
Yeah, honestly, like I see all the spoilers online because I'm still in the fandom on like TikTok and stuff like that, and I'm like, really? That's what they're doing now?
Yeah, it's not better.
Yeah.
I think I stopped at I think I watched through season 13, and at that time, season 14 wasn't out yet. And when it came out, I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore.
They're on
We're
season
gonna get
21.
through.
Oh,
We're gonna get through Alex's character development and then maybe give up.
Yeah, that's probably a good stopping point because that's just. I liked Alex. Alex was arguably the best character on the show, in my opinion, and they butchered him.
See, I feel like that's definitely a case of like, obviously I haven't seen it that far, is they're out of ideas, so let's like ruin the one good thing we did.
Yeah, let's ruin an OG character again because we do it
let's
so
ruin
often.
something or kill someone.
Yep.
Their way to fix all the problems.
Yeah, we were talking.
That's such a good amount.
We just finished. I don't know anything about Grey's going forward. I just finished season 9, and there is multiple people who could die still. So
that's the thing about Grey's Anatomy. No character is safe.
Ever.
Never.
Except Meredith.
Yeah. I know one character who looks like she wishes she wasn't safe.
Oh yeah, she does not give a. You can tell she doesn't really give a shit anymore in the most recent season. She's just there for the money.
I saw a picture of her, and I'm sure it was just because it was part of the show, but she looked unhappy.
She always looks unhappy in the show.
I'm sure she does.
She's only happy when she's with Zola.
I've only seen part of the show. Not a fan. Did not like it. So
yeah,
that's all.
I watched it for Elaine. It's still not really something it's not something I would go and choose to watch by myself.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think without Gianna I never would have watched this show.
Okay.
I don't vibe with it, but
but
other people do, so
it's definitely got me hooked a bit. There are a few characters I really love, but they keep taking them away.
Well, they won't this time. Your favorite character's safe now.
Wow.
And I definitely know who it is, so I know for a fact that they're safe.
Well, they can't bring George back, so.
No.
That's what you think.
I did actually see a spoiler for something when I was like, why is he not on the show anymore?
George?
Yeah.
Did you find out why he left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there were a few reasons, but
one of the main ones was the fact that the main heart surgeon was a gigantic homophobe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
do not.
Great.
We do not like. Oh God, I don't even know his name.
I don't know his real
But
name.
I don't even like his character either. Burke was the worst. I hated Burke.
I didn't know he was homophobic.
Yeah,
shit.
Apparently, he did something
like
very bad.
Yeah, he's like a huge reason why George's actor left the show.
George's actor was in the closet, and through a series of media events, he was forced to come out of the closet. And Burke's actor at the Golden Globes, after calling him a slur on on set and stuff, and being just a terrible person, like at the Golden Globes or some awards show, was like grabbed the microphone from everyone else, being like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for this award." He was like, "Yo, I never called TR Nida," and then like said the word again.
Oh, okay.
And the rest of the cast is just there, like, "Okay, we're just saying thank you for the award."
Yeah. Oofda.
Yeah.
Well then.
So we don't like that actor.
No, we sure don't.
Okay, by that voice, I figured out who the most Blah 42 is.
Oh, is there a new one?
Blah.
Oh my.
Dozens of us.
I am the most Blah 42, of course.
That's true. That's true.
Hello. They're like scales of blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
I want him to come back and be very confused.
Well, I'm glad my weekly bit has done this for everyone.
It has. You've
a good
done
bit.
Well.
Okay, now that Tony's updated the guest list, everyone changed their name.
I will be honest. A small part about a not insignificant part of the reason I'm in here is just to see who the other flaws were.
We don't know.
Just to identify.
On the stream for that.
They won't tell us.
Building bridges. Who are these people? Who are
Yes.
these people?
Wait a minute.
No.
My Death Stranding senses are tingling.
Oh.
Better get that checked out. They're not supposed to do that after puberty.
Wait a minute, I didn't know he could do what he's doing.
Building.
I like the new VTuber model, Tony.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, tonight's the debut for it. So it's the first time. It's the first time. He's actually an ant this time. Oh my god, I got head pats. Oh, they're from Nick. This is a great day. Aw, yeah. Well, where they all go? Well, thank you for the hydrate. And the hydrate's with Justin. This is also a good day. I'll be honest, I have no idea which Block 42 is which Block 42 anymore. One of you changed your names.
The one up in admin who keeps spawning copies of himself.
Yes.
I didn't know he could.
No, I don't think that's. No, I think everyone in here is an actual.
No,
it's
but
a different
there was a bunch of ones in the default channel that were just
default
I thought those belonged to someone that was sitting in the side channel personally.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it'd have to be him or Steve, but
my money is on that it was Nick.
I didn't know you could spawn more copies.
There is a chance that Nick was connected on 5 different devices for that. I don't know that for a fact, but it was a good bit.
Oh, okay.
Steve doesn't do those, so I was like, that was very Nick coded. Nick's like, I'm not telling you for a fact that it was me. However, Steve doesn't do that.
I also like since he didn't put them in here, only a few people appreciate it.
Yeah, it's true. It's for those. Block 42 does that though. Alright, so 100% genuine Block 42 is Reese.
Yes.
Huh?
No. Fuck, is that Derrick?
I didn't change my name.
Oh my god, if you didn't change your name, I legitimately... Oh my god.
Why would I change my name?
I don't know, man.
You're Squidward, I'm Squidward, he's Squidward.
When have I ever changed my name?
I was so convinced. I'm like, alright, so I don't see Reese's actual Block 42 anymore, but it was right there.
I've always been this. This has always been my name on TeamSpeak.
That's true. So, Bridges, Block 42, Big Block 42, Gang, General Block 42. Like...
Anyway, I just wanted to pop in, compliment the model, and also be part of the fun.
Thank you.
I'll catch you later.
Thank you, Colin.
User left your channel.
Bye, Steve.
Goodbye, the most Block 42. The funny thing is that, like, there is a shot that this bit falls dead, and Steve never knows it happened.
Oh no, I just sent him a picture.
Oh, okay, good.
Let me also send him a picture.
Although, yeah, my picture didn't include the ones up in the default channel, so...
I don't see them.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, I can't see them either because I'm not an admin.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yeah.
Well, it's because default channel is hidden, so unless you're in the channel, you can't see who's in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah.
Let me go find Steve. Here he is. Give me admin.
How to get banned? The speedrunning.
Oh, he wouldn't dare ban me.
you typed the message wrong. It's supposed to say Op Costco 42. Is he 42 as well?
So close.
43?
24.
24. It's just flipped. That's it. All right. So someone called HFed joined. Now who the fuck is that?
Wait, that one's also not me.
Yep. I should bluff 42. Okay, wait. What just?
I heard
happened?
server group revoked. What happened?
You were made admin and then removed from admin in like 2 seconds.
Record time.
Oh, that's awesome. Who's Mini Salt?
That could be anyone.
Okay,
That's Nick. Yeah.
that's probably Steve.
Yeah. Yep.
He's the only one. He's the only one who would know that I asked to be admin. No one else could possibly know. I didn't say.
Does the model work with your hand setup? I'll be honest. Doing the hands thing was so encumbered.
It is I, the real Blah 42.
The real. My favorite part about the real Blob 42 is the R in the first reel is capitalized, but not in the second.
Real.
That's how.
Yeah, that's how you know
The
it's
real Blob 42.
Yeah,
I forgot I could add a space to mine, which is why I capitalized the B in Blah 42. Make it so it's more readable, but.
And it wasn't
Otherwise-
reading like actually blah. No, I feel like it read the.
He never
The
capitalizes.
real Blah 42. Hello, whoever the real Blah 42 sounds handsome.
Oh, well, hello there.
Did you get a chance to see the new model?
I am looking at it currently. It looks awesome.
Thank you. I'm
He's a
an
little
ant
guy.
now. I'm an
What do you
actually
mean
ant.
now.
Everyone can see it now.
Oh,
I no longer have to hide what I am on the inside. And in chat, Crow said Mata.
Mata? Mata?
Funny. We love it. I love it.
We love it.
We love it. Just so you know, Crow responded Mata Mata.
Mata.
Just in case
Mata.
you were curious.
Yes.
Mata Mata. Excuse me.
Mata.
Who the fuck?
Who,
I
when,
lost
and
all
where?
my wood.
Oh.
I ate it. It tasted so good. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
Oh, no.
okay. I understand.
You know,
No.
like, I don't know. I was just, like, looking at cute animals, and then I saw a beaver, and I'm like, they're pretty cute, too. And I thought that, you know, they
Right.
like to eat wood. So,
Why can't
User
I,
Left
right?
your channel.
yeah.
True.
Oh, then
Goodbye. Did not like that one, huh?
who, which one left?
Which one?
I believe
Is
Justin.
that Justin? I can't even keep up with who's here anymore.
Who are you people?
Those little mandibles are mandorable. Aw, thank you, Dizzin. I appreciate you. I'm glad you liked them. I grew them myself. So who the
Oh, I
fuck's
sure
even...
hope
Okay, that's definitely Ryan's voice.
What? No.
I mean, the real
Who's this
Block
Ryan
42's voice.
Yeah, who? Yeah, I am the real Blob 42. Clearly.
If Chance was here, he'd say your name was Tyler.
Alright, listen.
We don't associate.
Were you trying to
with
summon
chance.
him?
You know, if that worked, I would have... I'd be happy.
Chance.
Yeah.
Chance. Oh!
Chance.
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 Chance. Because I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, so I have a tissue and I'm waving it like how people wave goodbye to ships. Like,
Oh.
like a rich white lady who's waving her husband off on the Titanic.
yeah, but I'm hoping
Yeah.
it attracts Chance.
I feel like he'd be into that.
Chance, I'm waving my tissue for you.
A chancellor?
Chance for
Chancellor.
Chancellor? We're broken.
Yeah. Brain rot.
Chance for Chancellor. Teehee. Taha. Ooh.
Hey, haha, hoo, hoo.
Alright, I promise some people I'm going to play some Rivals, so I will talk to peeps later.
Have fun. Best of luck.
I think,
Don't fall in.
I think I'm going up with him.
Good luck, have fun.
Best of luck.
Bye.
Have fun. Don't fall in.
Bye.
But I want to fall in.
User
Oh.
left your channel.
Oh my god, he's gonna fall in.
He got you.
Trying to keep track for later. Everyone that joined and left. Derrick was here, Ryan was here, Colin was here, Justin was here. No one else joined, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I try to keep just for memory's sake, little guest list of everyone who was on. I haven't been keeping up with like the tally list I've done forever, but I do put it in the description of the YouTube videos.
There you go.
So if I ever want to
I
go
was
back and
thinking
do
about that list the other day.
it just got so like annoying to do. One day I'm going to go back through and just do it again. Like if I have a lot of free time, like from start. Because like I had like a real like physical list at one point, like written on pen and paper. But then like, you know, I've been doing the show for over 10 years now. So like people that were on 10 years ago, a lot of them we don't talk to anymore. Like they're just, you know, for whatever reason, very different places. It's been a decade, you know, so it's you don't always know the same people a decade later. So like I wouldn't put those people on the newer versions of the list because I'm like, well, I'm never gonna have to put another mark next to them ever again, you know.
Yeah.
Fair and valid.
Well,
you know, there have been a few people that I was surprised that I got back on the show after a long time. But in a good way. In a very good way. Not in a bad way. In a, you know, this was nice type of way.
Like a little blast in the past kind of way.
Yeah. Little fun adventure time, some would say.
Adventure time? Come on, grab your friend. I hear there's an Adventure Time movie in the works.
Like the TV show?
Yeah.
Did it, like, leave off where you could do a movie?
I don't know anything about Adventure Time, truthfully. That was not one of the shows I was into. But I just saw something online that said
Which one was Adventure Time?
Jake the dog and Finn the human.
Oh, okay. I get a lot of the cartoons from that, like time frame mixed up.
You missed out on a lot of good cartoons in that era.
I had swapped to watching sports like full time by then.
I know, you missed out.
No, I feel like I really enjoyed my time.
No, listen, dude. You don't know good TV and good cartoons until you watch a regular show and you watch Gravity Falls.
If it makes you feel better, Tony, I haven't watched either of those either.
Yeah, and
makes you feel any better, Tony? I think you did miss out. And you didn't have a good time.
You know what,
I don't think you had a
Reese?
good time at all. What, Katelyn?
You're making sure that I don't have a good time right now.
Good.
Wild. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there was a certain point where, like, my interests, like, just divulged away from cartoons. Yeah, I was really into sports, and I watched, like, when I was younger, I grew up a Yankees fan, and still am these teams. The Yankees, Giants, Nets, Devils fan. And
you see the Mets?
No, Nets with an N, like the Brooklyn Nets, the basketball team.
Nets.
With an N, the Nets.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my baseball team's the Yankees, football team's the Giants, the basketball team's the Nets, and the I had to enunciate the N word that time. And my hockey team's the Devils. And like legitimately, I watched every baseball game.
Oh.
For those who don't know how many baseball games there are in a season,
A lot of baseball.
Many.
There is exactly 162 games this season.
Really?
A lot of baseball.
I
Yes.
didn't know it was that much.
That's
I knew it
all.
was a
Yeah.
lot, but fuck.
And I watched all of them because that was the thing I liked. So I watched every Yankee game for like at least 5 or plus years.
Golly.
And even to this day, I still watch football, the Giants game every week.
Yeah.
Even when they suck, like they have this year and the year before that.
Did you watch the Broncos game last weekend
Oh, yeah.
against the Chiefs?
Yeah, it was
there.
You were actually at it?
I was there. I got to hold the Colorado flag down on the field before the game during the national anthem.
You have to tell me beforehand next time, legally, or I'll be angry.
Hey, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Because first of all, that's fucking really cool.
Yeah, it was wild. Here, I'll send videos.
Please do.
But yeah, it was a great time because we fucking slaughtered the Chiefs. We don't talk
Yes.
about the fact that their star players weren't on the field, but we slaughtered them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're not going to talk that they only played the backups.
Yeah, but it also kind of proves that like the Chiefs are only the Chiefs because of like 8 players, you know?
Oh, it's
like the rest of the team sucks.
It's like a few key defensive players, and then like Patrick Mahomes, and like this year, it's not. Travis Kelce hasn't actually done a whole lot this year.
No.
Like I think like actually I'm gonna look up what his stats were. So he might have had. I want to see. He's also like getting older for an NFL player. Yeah, he didn't break 1,000 yards this year. He got 3 touchdowns the entire year.
Oh, really?
Like tight ends are usually touchdown machines because they're taller and more physical than other people, so you can kind of just toss it up to them. Yeah, like he had like a not a good year.
Huh.
But also like in sports there is like a decline. Like certain positions are good to certain points. Like he's 35, and in sports, that's like most people are done by 35.
Yeah.
Fair.
Done or dumb?
No, done, like retired out of football. The average like I think the average NFL player only plays like 3 years.
Too much brain damage.
That one.
Also, speaking of drain damage, Chance.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. Was that the game where the ball got bounced 3 times in the end zone by opposing players before it got caught?
Okay, so there of the 5 touchdowns, we missed 3 of them. But we were there for that one, and that one was fucking wild.
That's the play where they were trying to keep the ball in bounds, and the Chief threw it to the Chief, and the Chief threw it to the Bronco.
Yep.
Yeah. That was wild.
So good.
Also, like, so dumb by the Chiefs players, by the way.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you just let the ball go to the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
They sure did.
The average career of an NFL player is 3.3 years.
Wait, what? It's that short?
Wild.
Yes. Oh, dude, because like you got to keep in mind how many people play like
like a season.
a season get concussed so bad they can't ever play again.
No one picks them up.
They get hit hard.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
There are times where this also does account for people who aren't good enough really to be in the NFL, get onto a team once, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And the team's like, oh no, get him the fuck out of here.
Because that's what I'm thinking of. Because I like in every sport you have people like that like overperform in the minors, and then once they get into like whatever the major league organization is, they can't really keep it up.
Yeah, for football, it's college into the NFL, so there's no like developmental system for the NFL. I think every other like major sport in the U.S. has a developmental system. Baseball has minor leagues. NHL has farm teams. I'm pretty sure, and even the basketball has what's called the G League. And they might have changed their name to the G League in the last few years, but like they all have these leagues where they sign players and they can go off and harness their skills. In the NFL, you go straight to the main roster or you'd cut. They have a practice squad, so like they do have players there, but like most of the time, it's not the same thing.
Even in like the NFL, you have players that, or not the NFL, the NHL, you have players that like make it right after they finish like college. Even they get signed to like, you know, whatever, some big team. They get signed to the Rangers, and then they get sent back down to the farm team for like 2 years, and then come back up to the Rangers. You know, that's crazy to think. I never like actually thought about the fact that the NFL doesn't really have that, because it's just like college football and then the NHL or the NFL.
Yeah. There aren't as many, like, again, there's a practice squad, but the practice squad is usually used for, like, the main roster to practice against. So most of the people in the practice squad will never sniff an NFL field. Or if they do, they play, like, a game.
Okay.
If you want to hear about a position that, like, in the NFL that is even shorter than the average NFL player, I feel like Katelyn would be able to guess this off the rip.
Sorry, what? Huh?
What position has the shortest career length in the NFL?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
The kick guy.
The what?
The kicker.
No. Kickers play for a long time usually.
Damn it! I thought it would be a trick question.
No, not quarterback either.
Also, just want to say,
linebacker.
Gianna being on a separate account is breaking my brain.
Yep.
What's up?
It's running back.
Why? What did you say the average was?
An average running back only plays for 2.5 years, and the average NFL player only plays for 3.3 years, so 3.25 years.
It's crazy that it's that long. That's
short. Running backs get hit the most out of any position on the field, because their entire job is to get ball and run and then get hit after getting a few yards. And when they're not doing that, they're in on pass blocking, and when they're trying to block someone who's double their size and maybe double their weight. And then they're also out trying to catch a ball like a receiver. They don't last very long.
Did you say what the longest one is? Longest position?
Ooh, let me look that up. I don't know. I would guess it's like kicker or punter, probably, because you don't get hit.
Like that would be really interesting then.
Let's see.
It's 3 years. That's very short.
Yeah, but imagine making all the money you need to survive your entire life in 3 years.
I guess, but like there's other sports where people make a shit ton of money and they play forever.
And you got to keep in mind that some NFL players do not make that money. As well, you got to keep in mind, like
they're making 6 figures minimum.
Yeah, but they also. There are some people who play like a season in the NFL, get hurt so bad that they can't actually ever have another job.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the position, they do it by position groups, and the longest tenured position groups, which again still isn't long at 4.87 years. So in almost 5 years, our kickers and punters have the longest.
Okay.
Then it's quarterbacks at a little under 4.5 years. Offensive linemen over 3.5 years. Defensive linemen 3.2 years. Linebackers just under 3. Cornerbacks just under 3. Tight ends 2.85. Wide receivers 2.81, and then running backs at the lowest.
That's crazy. You've been my tight end for a long time.
Yeah, my career's been going on for a while.
Tony's got the tightest end.
It's true.
Anyways, but thinking about it too, like right when we started talking, when I started hearing about it, I guess, what came to my mind is like, because you have people like, I guess just because you just passed too, it's like in my mind, like Ricky Henderson, who like played baseball until he was what, 65? Nah, not actually, probably like 50. He was like playing and he left the MLB to go to the minors, you know?
Yeah.
Like other sports, you have people that play for decades.
Let's see.
Try to look. I want to look up now.
Oh, I forgot
how long
that's
he
gonna
played. Ricky Henderson.
Trigger a bunch of things on my. There we go.
Dude, he played 25 seasons in the MLB.
Yep.
That's just the MLB.
Yeah, and that is also an outlier too. Like, let's see. The average MLB career length is just over 5.5 years.
That's crazy. Oh, holy shit.
I accidentally muted myself. The average MLB career is just over 5.5 years. Yeah, really? Ricky Henderson. But again, you got to keep in mind that this, like, for example, Ricky Henderson, who played 25 years, gets averaged out with 10 guys who played one game.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess.
You know, so
I wonder what it's like when you take out like the one-offs and it's only people that are like signed as like a starter. You know,
it'd be longer. I mean, because
I'm sure the NFL would probably get like significantly longer because you have a lot of times that happens because of like an injury, like someone gets brought up because like a starter gets injured.
The NFL, I don't think it changes because it's only like the superstars that play long careers. Even sometimes superstars don't play long careers.
Yeah.
Like people who are the best players. And like freaks, as in like natural freaks, and they're
freaks in nature, yeah.
They're just able to keep going. It's not many people. Because also you gotta keep in mind that like people can be signed as a starter, and they're just not good enough to keep playing.
Yeah.
That's why like you know. Every year in the draft, like teams are looking for like a quarterback or a different position because if everyone was good enough to keep going, they wouldn't need new players.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
5% players will have only a single. Interesting. The average 1 in 5 baseball players will only have a single year career.
Holy shit. 1 in 5?
Yeah. Point of player's career.
Yo, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. I mean, so to be fair, I definitely am a little bit wrong when it comes to, because the minimum salary in the NFL is a lot higher than it used to be. The minimum salary for a rookie is in 2024 was $795,000.
Okay, damn.
Well, I go back to what I previously said about making everything you need to live your life in 1 year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's more than I expected.
Yeah.
I would have thought minimum salary was like 200, low 200s, something like that.
No, I kind of anticipated
like
it was that
someone
much.
that's garbage, you know?
Yeah, I want to see what the minimum. I'm gonna look up minimum salaries per year.
Well, I mean, like, I guess on top of
Tony.
selling your football skills, you're also
I'm
selling
bald.
your likeliness.
Bald.
You're bald.
Bald.
The fuck?
Bald.
Go on, Gianna. What were you saying?
Like, on top of selling your skills to a team, like to play a game every week, you're also selling your likeliness to like every TV station to run like features of you and like everything. Like not that's not what I'm necessarily saying. Like ESPN's going to use your photo on every single graphic, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, like especially the big guys. They're
for people that are stars. That's the case. There are people that will play in the NFL and never be featured on any graphic like that. There are a lot more people will never be featured than will be featured. Just because each NFL team each week carries 53 players.
Really?
Shit.
Yes. And yeah, not all 53 can be on a graphic, right? You have people who are the backup quarterback. You have each team is allowed an emergency quarterback because of something that happened in the playoffs a few years ago.
What happened in the playoffs a few years ago?
The 49ers were playing, I think, the Eagles, and their first quarterback, like his name Brock Purdy, like injured his arm really bad that he couldn't throw anymore.
My Lord.
And then their backup quarterback, because it's customary a lot of times teams would only bring two quarterbacks because the main guy, and if he gets hurt, they bring in the backup.
Yeah.
And the backup got a concussion like 5 plays in.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
So you got it, and now who's in that quarterback? They had to put the quarterback who can't throw back in.
Yeah.
So they lost, obviously, by a lot because
that's crazy.
He can't throw the ball. So now the
Call it a
NFL
lawsuit.
has the NFL has a rule where each team is permitted to carry an emergency third quarterback that is not a part of the 53-person rotation. But they cannot be subbed in. They only can play if the other two quarterbacks cannot play.
Yeah, as like a last resort, they can play.
Yeah. Like, for example, if...
but it can't be like, Chance is having a bad game. Get fucking Johnny out there.
You have your backup that you could do that with, but if the backup's also having a shitty game, that's it, you know?
I get that kind of makes sense. It's like an emergency, break glass in case of emergency kind of thing.
Yeah, because like the game
You're not completely fucked.
Not fun when you can't do the things you're supposed to be able to do in the game. And it's not like a lawsuit or anything, Gianna, because like, people get hurt.
I mean like forcing a player to play while injured. Like if he got more injured.
Oh, okay. So like for example, the 49ers probably didn't tell him he had to play. They said he probably volunteered to play because knowing sports players, like I would play.
For me and coach.
I feel like either way though, that's like a lot. I can understand it's like a lawsuit waiting to happen just because like one, no matter what, management should at some level be like, you are not physically fit to, And then two, even if he does volunteer and is physically fit enough, like there's still that a couple years later you go, did I actually think I was good enough? Or was there like a societal pressure to not let my team down? Even though I probably shouldn't have. Because like a lot of times you have, employees or something like that where it's, they do something. This is a little bit of a different scenario. An employee does something bad and they go, yeah, my manager didn't tell me to do it. But like there was kind of that implication of like, this is what I should do to be a good employee. Yeah, exactly. Like there's some kind of deeper level there.
Yeah, no, I definitely get the argument.
I got you.
I think his injury, though, at least to me, I'm pretty sure was you can't do anything worse to it.
Was like he was already fucked.
Yeah, that like he legitimately could not throw a ball forward. So he could like throw screens and hand the ball off to a running back. And so they had to like keep hand the ball off to the running back. And he's not going to get hurt with that same injury, just handing the ball off every down. But yeah, unfortunately, because of that, they had to implement that rule. Because like, so in case the reason I thought that it wasn't that much is because the average NFL salary for a rookie has gone up a lot since like I've been watching, because like you gotta keep in mind, like my peak fandom was when I was little, so like the Giants won the Super Bowl in 2007 and 2011. In 2007, the minimum for a rookie was $285,000.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
2011, $375. 2019, $495.
Holy shit.
They add,
That's
and then
a
over the
drastic
last
jump
few
there.
years, they've been adding like 50,000 a year. So this year it was so this year was 795. Next year it's going to be 840. 2027 it's 930. 2028 975. 2029 $1 million. 20. Yeah, so it keeps going up. But that's the deal that the owners and the players have agreed on. And
yeah, that's like a minimum salary set by like the players union, right?
Yep, it's called a CBA. It's a negotiation between the players union and the owners.
Okay, that's crazy.
You gotta imagine 53 player team that you're getting paid a minimum of $800,000. That's like $53 million minimum to just play the team, like just a
minimum, and it's probably a lot more than that in actual
terms. Each team in the NFL has a salary cap, meaning this is the most money you can pay the entire team a season. In 2024 was $255.4 million.
Holy fucking Christ!
And that's per team, and every team's going to be up to that.
Yeah, or at least damn near close. Like I'm sure even the worst teams are still breaking like at a minimum like 180. You know?
Yeah, because just the way you sign new players and stuff is you don't renew deals, right? So like, or you'll trade away a bad deal. So it looks like next year, I don't know if this is true, the salary cap might go up to $329.4 million per club.
Oh, that's a lot of difference.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where additional 74 per club for player benefits. Oh, okay. So base is 255, and there's an additional 74 for I believe like signing bonuses and other benefits. So it equals. So it really is for this year was $329.4 million, and with all teams combined, around $10.5 billion to run the NFL.
Yeah, I'm looking at a spreadsheet right now, and this is crazy. Okay, because it's showing like what the active like spending is, and like the lowest one is 170 million.
Yeah. I was trying to think of if I could guess who the lowest would be, but I don't think I know.
This says that it is the Raiders at 169.4 million. You know, it's crazy. The Patriots are super low too. They're the second lowest.
They're not good anymore. That's why.
Yeah, but 179. Because after that, you have like a big jump to the Commanders, which is 187. You know, how does this work? That there are teams that are over the cap.
Yep. They paid what's called a luxury tax, and the owners just have to pay more money.
Okay. Because there's 4 teams, it looks like, that are over the cap.
That doesn't surprise me.
Browns, Seahawks, Saints, and Felts, looks like.
What was the fourth one? The Falcons?
Falcons.
Yeah.
It says the Browns at 298 million.
The Browns...
Like significantly over the cap.
The Browns signed the worst contract in NFL history within the last few years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me
like they severely overpaid for someone.
Yes. Also just a bad person, first of all.
Oh. Lovely.
Their contract, they signed. So, in NFL contracts, I didn't realize we'd get so much sports talking. Yay! But so the way contracts works is they're for a certain amount of money, and usually built into that contract are like incentives to get you to the contract, because like you have to get this many yards or this many touchdowns to get the full price, and a certain number will be guaranteed. So like it's very normal. Say you sign $1 million contract, that like $500,000 is guaranteed. Meaning no matter what happens, you could go out and break your ankle after one play, and you get $500,000. The Browns did what is the craziest thing that any team has ever done. They gave a fully guaranteed contract to a player. They gave a 5-year, $230 million contract to a guy called Deshaun Watson, who...
Wait, I saw an article about this when it happened.
Yes. Deshaun Watson...
name's very familiar.
Also, you might know the name because he was getting in a lot of trouble because he liked to touch his masseuses.
Oh, lovely.
And
so
he
probably shouldn't have a lot of money.
So, and they signed him to a contract after he hadn't played in the NFL for over a year.
Holy fucking Christ!
So he was on a team called the Houston Texans, and he actually was really good on the Texans. Like he's a quarterback in the NFL. He was playing really good. He was one of the best young players in the world. And then he got like injuries and was holding out and didn't want to play for the Texans anymore. And then all this scandal stuff started to happen. And basically he'll force his way out of the Texans, and the Texans are looking to trade, and they traded him to the Browns, and then the Browns signed that deal with him. Let me
he hadn't
see
played
something.
in a year?
Yep.
Crazy.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure... I'm looking for the trade details, too, because it was also wild. Okay.
Is there any, like, incentive for the... Like, because that makes it sound like, to me, is there some kind of... Is there some kind of incentive that's, like, you would want to spend close to the salary cap? Like, because I'm thinking, like, is there something along the lines of, like, oh, you know, you spent 180 in the 2024 season, your spending can only increase by 10% or something like that, you know?
Yeah, so the salary cap will almost always go up the next year. It doesn't always, but most of the times it goes up. And you have that money available to you. The reason you wouldn't, like, spend as much money is because in order to make, like, a trade for a big name, their contract's going to be worth a lot more money than the people you're trading them for. And a lot of times trades are made for draft picks. So a draft pick is not worth anything financially. So say say the salary cap is $200 million, and I've spent 180, and your contract is $21 million. I can't really trade for you without having to pay the luxury tax. However, if my salary cap, I currently had spent like 170 and you were 21, I've got the money for you and I can bring you in with no problems. It's used for signing players the next year too. Because you didn't spend that much money, you have a lot more money to sign free agents whose contracts have expired. And Robin, yes, we were talking football. I need to blow my nose, so I'm going to be quiet for just a second.
I know Tony's having the time of his life right now. It's background noise, and he gets to have football talk.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Which is crazy, because I don't know, is there anyone in here besides Tony that watches football actively?
Katelyn does.
Ah, you do? Okay.
Katelyn watches her Broncos, at least.
Yeah, I was at the game on Sunday.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's how the conversation started, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know because in the past, maybe even on the podcast, I've like brought up a random sports thing that I've heard to Tony, and then he'll just go on and on about it. because it's like his.
It's
outlet,
my
'cause he never
only
gets
time to talk about it.
Exactly. The one of the reasons that I also brought him up is because in the past, me and Tony talked about Ricky Henderson, and
Yes,
I
we
just
have.
mentioned that I had listened to a podcast about his life, and Tony then went and like reiterated probably a good 70% of the stuff I heard on the podcast to me over the next like 15 to 30 minutes.
Because I know ball. What's your team, Tony? I am size a New York Giants fan. Katelyn is in here, and as a team, Katelyn's team is the Denver Broncos.
Yep, and backup is the Bills.
Gianna doesn't watch football really, but sure, her allegiance is the Jets.
It's true.
And Chance, I don't know if you would say you have an allegiance. Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch football, so like.
Are the Giants football?
I feel like a lot of people.
There's a baseball team called the Giants as well.
That's what I was expecting.
Oh.
I was not expecting a yeah.
You might be talking about the San Francisco Giants, the baseball team.
I was talking about the New York ones.
Oh, that's my football team. You're a Raised Cowboys fan?
Wait.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Giants, the football team, or the New York Giants?
Okay, I'm talking about the other one.
You're talking about the San Francisco Giants, the baseball team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like
You're a Raised Cowboys fan. It's okay. You know, not everyone is perfect. That is, that's what we learned. The Bills are your second though. The Bills are a foot team.
Yeah.
My family and stuff were Giants fans, the people that watch football. And I feel like that is the strongest tie possible because most people go along with what their dad rooted for.
Yep.
Like, is the Giants who your dad rooted for?
My grandfather and uncle. My immediate family, not a single person gives a fuck about sports.
Really?
Yeah. So, again, I don't have an outlet to talk about sports.
Huh. I'm kind of surprised because I've met your dad once.
Yeah.
And I kind of expected that he would be a little bit into sports ball.
The only sport at all that he has any interest in is NASCAR.
Okay, that's not surprising. That's not surprising.
To the point where I was obsessed with NASCAR as a kid because that's what I could watch with my dad.
NASCAR.
I was a fucking savant at naming what driver drove what car back in the day. My dad would legitimately show me off to his friends and be like, "Name any number he knows."
Look what my son can do.
And they would name a number and they'd be like, "Who drives this car?" I'm like, "No one drives that car." "What do you mean?" "Yeah, that car, the last guy who drove it was this guy, but he hasn't been in NASCAR in like 5 years."
Damn.
No trick questions here.
Yeah. But yeah, for football, just to tell you, for Deshaun Watson, right? Deshaun Watson, all-around bad guy. Anyone who knows anything about him sucks as a human being. He also went on, this contract was also really bad because he has played horribly and gotten injured every season. This season, he tore his Achilles, and then 3 months later, I think, re-tore it during rehab. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But other than signing a contract, again, a fully guaranteed contract, meaning that no matter what happens, he gets a $230 million.
Oh.
They also had to trade for him to get him.
Oh, did they trade good, decent players?
So, there was not players, but okay. So, the Browns received Sean Watson and a 6th-round draft pick. There are 7 rounds in the NFL draft.
Okay, so
that's not a very high value pick. The Cleveland Browns sent to the Texans 3 first-round picks.
Holy shit!
1 3rd-round and 2 4th-round picks.
Jesus.
Okay, hold on. When this dude was actively playing, then a year beforehand,
he was an MVP candidate. Yeah.
Okay, so he was
really good. He was really good. I'm an armchair fan, right? So an armchair quarterback. But I like had a few. So anytime someone takes like that long off of football and comes back, they're not the same player, and like it's very rare for them to become that player again. Players that took a big time off. Like, there was a wide receiver named Josh Gordon who just couldn't stop smoking weed, so he kept getting banned for a year. And he had one amazing season, and then kept getting banned for smoking weed. And he couldn't
if there's
stay
any
on the
reason
field.
to get banned, I'm with it.
Yeah, but he also left so much money and such a good career, like off the table.
Exactly the same, but I feel like you have a thing like that in a lot of like sports and stuff. Is like when someone leaves just for even a little bit, they are never going to be as good. Because like you see with Counter-Strike back when I used to watch it a lot, and you did too. You know, you'd have a player that would, you know, get cut from a team or leave a team for like. And they would be on top of the world, and then like a month later, they'd get signed to a new team, and immediately the downhill, like it was just immediate downhill.
Yep, same. It's esports and sports. Esports
like,
and sports are very, kind of. Very linked that way. Dizen's completely correct. Deshaun Watson was the golden child of the Clemson program. Clemson is where he went to college.
Went to Clemson?
Yep.
I know that they're like one of the top, you know, football college.
They're always really good, at least for the last like decade or so.
Like Clemson and Alabama, right?
Alabama's good every year.
Yeah.
Nick Saban's not there anymore, but they're so good this year.
Is he the coach?
He was the coach. Yeah, he was the greatest college football coach of all time, I'd have to say.
Did he continue coaching, or is he like gone?
He retired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's gone from the scene.
Yeah, he was done.
No longer.
He's like in his late 70s, I think.
Oh wow, late 70s, and he was still coaching.
Sorry, he's early 70s, 73.
Dude, either way, that's crazy that he was still coaching a football team.
He's old enough to be in Congress.
Do you know?
Almost.
So,
almost.
Bill Belichick, former Patriots coach, went a year without coaching and just signed a multiple year off contract to be the UNC college football coach.
Isn't UNC pretty highly ranked too?
No.
What? What are they? No. Are they highly ranked in some other sport?
Basketball. Yeah.
Okay, that's why then.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good at basketball.
Okay.
Like they've had a lot of success in like March Madness.
Maybe
college basketball.
I just have like an association in my brain.
Yeah.
So this guy was signed there.
Yeah, he signed a 5-year deal. Bill Belichick, by the way. Okay. So if he played out that deal, he'd be 77 when the contract's over.
Holy shit. That's crazy to me, because I'm like, how much can you really teach them? You can't even like show them anything.
I don't know why he signed. Like, I could be wrong, and I'm going to eat my words, and he could be the greatest college football coach like ever. But like for me, it's like part of the thing about being a college football coach is the recruiting aspect of it, because you need to like show the players a good time and everything.
Yeah,
and it's like, brother, I don't know how a 70-year-old man is going to show like a college kid like, oh, these are all the cool spots on campus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Wait, so you said he was the coach for the Patriots?
Yep.
For like a long time?
He was the one that won all the Super Bowls with Tom Brady.
Okay, so he was there for a while, and he probably made a shit ton of money.
Oh, he doesn't need the money. He's doing it because he wants to.
How in your fucking 70s?
Hi, Heather.
Do you say, I don't have enough money?
It's not. It was definitely not a money thing. It was a he wants to coach more.
Like, well, yeah, I get that, but like at the same time, it's like you're in your 70s. Like, I'm sorry. No matter how great the job is and like how perfect it is for me, I think past probably 50, if I had that much money, no matter if it was the perfect thing that I'd been looking for, I would not take it. If I had enough money to like live out my life extremely comfortably, I would not take it. I'd be like, fuck that. Why would I want to keep working?
If I really liked doing it, I think I'd keep doing it. Like, I've always said that, like, if I won the lottery, I don't think I'd stop working.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
but if I won the lottery, I would keep working. But then when I turned, like, 50, I'd be like, bro, how about I just, like, I spend time with my grandkids, you know? I like, go to the beach, you know what I mean? Because, like, at, like, 25 or whatever, like, I'm 25 now. At 25, I go, yeah, I couldn't, like, sit still for the entire day. If I won the lottery, I would need to, like, do something or I'd be bored.
Thank you, Heather. Heather said, love the new VTuber model. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. So right now, we're doing my weekly podcast, and we're getting to talk about sports, and I never get to talk about sports, so I'm happy.
Happy Tony noises.
Happy Tony. Sports ball.
Sports balls.
Nice. Yeah, it's I'm a nerd about a few things. Like, I'm a nerd about games. I'm a nerd about sports. So I don't get to nerd out on sports very often, because there are plenty of people who like both sports and video games, but it doesn't always, like, mix, you know? But boy, am I excited when I do get to talk about it. It's a lot of fun telling people who know nothing about sports, like, some of the crazier sports stories, like the Deshaun Watson contract we were just talking about, and, like, how he's not a great person. Talk about Brett Favre and how he allegedly stole that money from the poor.
I remember that one, that controversy.
He did it to build his daughter a volleyball facility.
Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome.
You're a big nerd, especially with Sonic? Hell yeah. Who's your favorite Sonic character? And did you see the movies that came out recently, Heather? And if you did, how do you like them?
Tails is the best Sonic character.
Sonic.
Miles, Prowler.
Who's your favorite, Gianna?
Tails.
Tails, you say?
Yeah.
Heather likes Shadow. I feel like I'd like Shadow. Shadow seems like a cool guy. You saw it over 10 times? Hell yeah. That's awesome. I want to look this up before I say it, because I feel like I'm gonna look stupid. You know what? I'm just gonna ask it anyway. Was Shadow voiced by Keanu Reeves in the most recent movies? Or is that just, like, some rumor I saw?
I think he is. Someone is.
Yes, he is. Yes, okay. Huh? I thought he was. I thought he was, and I'm like, I mean, like, hell. I would see. I really need to watch the Sonic movies. Another gamer friend of mine, I haven't seen any of them yet. But Jim Carrey.
It's on the list.
And now Keanu Reeves in the same movie? That's
Keanu
hard
Reeves?
to say no to.
You mean the tumbleweed from the SpongeBob movie?
Did he play the tumbleweed in the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone else know where? I don't know anything else he's been in.
No. Yeah. Same. That's it.
Wasn't he like he was like a what's it called?
Cyberpunk.
A tumbleweed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was in Cyberpunk.
What movie was this?
He was in the SpongeBob movie that came out like not that long ago.
Yeah, okay, I did not see it.
Yeah,
that's
like a late SpongeBob movie. Sponge on the Run, 2020. He was a tumbleweed.
Miles was the best. Being able to fly was great in Sonic 3 and SNK. Ooh, he nailed it. Do it. They are so much fun. I love James Marsden to know as Cyclops and X-Men. Oh, wow. Is that who I think it is? I know his face. Yes, okay.
Okay, just looking up, because I wanted to see what movie it was, and I looked up Keanu Reeves' SpongeBob. The rest of that cast, kind of crazy. It had Keanu Reeves and Snoop Dogg. Also, Danny Trejo, but Danny Trejo's in like probably 10,000 movies a year and TV shows a year.
I like Danny Trejo.
Really that.
Nobody knows who that is, so that's fine.
Danny Trejo? Okay, you do. You just don't know his name because he is legitimately in 10,000 things.
I almost guarantee you know who he is.
No, he's not.
Dude, I remember at one point, Tony, I don't know if you remember this. At one point, he did an ad for a Counter-Strike skin that someone was trying to get like added to Counter-Strike. Like one of those community skin makers hired him to do an ad. This dude is like, he's gotta.
Doesn't sound like he's very popular then if they got him to do that.
I
stand by it.
Did you look up a picture yet?
There
you go.
Can't look at pictures. I don't know what you did.
Okay, click that link in the chat.
I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West. I'm trying to find a puzzle.
God.
You're gonna have to wait.
What's the most important Danny Trejo role?
Donald, whatever, is gonna have to wait.
I'm trying to see like what I could like say he's from.
The first thing I remember him being in was Spy Kids because I was a kid when I saw that.
Was he the kid?
Kids. Machete.
No.
Yeah, Machete.
Well, I know he wasn't the uncle.
Oh, and Anaconda.
He's a voice in like.
You got fun.
He's a voice in like every single GTA and every single COD. I know that.
That's not Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't played those games.
Predator.
Believe it or not, have not played that game.
That's not a game. That's a movie.
Oh well, I know it is a game too. Don't worry.
You know someone's been in a shit ton of stuff when you go to their Wikipedia and it has that like where it's supposed to have like their not discography, filmography, whatever, where it shows like everything I've been in. It doesn't actually show it. It just links you to another Wikipedia article. You just know it's going to be insane.
Or like a fan who did it. Probably wasn't.
His filmography consists of more than 250 film and TV roles.
So, on his IMDb, he has 468 actor credits.
That's crazy.
That does include upcoming films as well, though.
Yeah, but that's so crazy. Like, how many does... Like, what's a really prolific actor these days?
Alan Bogg.
Who?
What?
How many credits does Ryan Reynolds have?
I don't know who that is.
Tony.
Alan Bogg does from Birdemic. He's the main guy.
Because, like, Ryan Reynolds for the last decade...
Ryan Reynolds, including upcoming, has 132 as an actor.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ryan Reynolds is in everything these days.
You know who I'm going to look up who's actually in everything? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
That's true. He's been in a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, less than Ryan Reynolds. He has 118 actor credits.
Because The Rock is super expensive. I'm pretty sure for a while he was like top paid, right?
He was the highest paid actor in
for like
Hollywood
a couple
for
of
a
years.
While. Yep.
Oh my god! Apparently, there's a new movie coming out. Machete kills again in space.
All I'm learning is that my sarcasm didn't hit when I asked you Danny Trejo was.
Did you actually know right off the bat?
That's okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That means yes.
Yeah. Sorry, the didn't come through apparently. But
oh, okay. Yeah,
but that's okay.
I was kind of shocked that you didn't because I was like, everybody knows who Danny Trejo is.
Also, the link I sent in Tony's chat is a picture of Keanu Reeves as a tumbleweed, by the way.
I'm also mostly just aware of the name and that he's an actor. I don't really remember what he looks like. I'm sure I'd recognize him. But I do know the name. I know he's in movies and stuff. But like,
do you guys know how old Danny Trejo is?
14.
He's 80.
Oh, holy shit! I just went back to his Wikipedia. That's crazy. I didn't
Rhyme Congress age.
Yeah, right.
I made the joke before. It's not a joke.
I also thought he'd be a lot taller.
How tall is he?
He's 5'6".
Oh shit! He's shorter than me.
Yeah, like I thought he always looked so tall and imposing in movies.
I feel like it's because he always you got to think about the roles he plays. Like a lot of times he's cast as like a very stereotypical, either like just fucking psychopath, or he's cast as like a fucking Mexican drug gangster, you know? So like he always looks so intimidating in a lot of roles. Because like in my mind, he's 6 foot.
Who was he in X-Men though? I don't remember.
So cute, thank you. You know,
who's it?
Captain America.
Sorry.
What?
I meant Spy Kids.
Just a little guy. Yeah. Okay. So there's one actor that I think could potentially come close to Danny Trejo's acting credits, and I'm gonna check. Again, Danny Trejo's was 468, including upcoming. My shout is Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, fair. I feel like Danny Trejo has him beat.
Also, in Spy Kids, he was
Machete. It's over.
Don't know who Machete is.
Samuel L. Jackson is like half. He has 211.
Yeah,
that's still a lot.
And that's a like.
It's a
Samuel
lot.
Jackson.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, he was the uncle. When I said he's certainly not the uncle, no one said anything.
Dude, I don't remember Spy Kids that well.
I honestly I haven't watched any of those in at least a decade.
I had a feeling he was the uncle, and when you guys didn't react, I was like, nope, I guess not.
I remember
I'm actually wrong on this.
Yeah. Oh well.
The kids and the thumb men.
Yeah,
thumbs.
Huge.
Thumbs.
The thumbs.
Yeah.
Does Danny Trejo have the most acting credits? I want to play a game called Can We Beat Danny Trejo's acting credits by naming another actor. I'm gonna shout Christopher Lee.
Wait, who?
Christopher Lee.
Oh, okay.
I want to say Jesus.
What were you saying, Tony?
Trying to get an actor who has more acting credits than Danny Trejo on IMDb.
Okay.
Christopher Lee got 291, so that's the closest we've gotten.
Nice. What about like Christopher Walken?
No.
DeVito. I know it's not.
We'll come both.
He was in a Discord ad.
Christopher Walken only has 144, believe it or not, as an actor.
Damn, I'm just trying to think of like old guys, you know?
Who was the next one? You said Danny DeVito.
I doubt it, but I do know he was in a Discord ad, and that's all that matters.
Danny DeVito's 157. Dan Trejo was at like 450, I think. I don't remember the exact number, but we could always.
I feel like it's got to be someone that's either like old, like not old, but older, like from our parents' generation, like Danny Trejo.
Okay, is Danny Trejo not old?
Danny Trejo's like 80 years old, so he is older.
Is Danny not old? Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
You said he was 80.
Well, no, I'm saying not old as in like not from like the 1930s. You know, I'm not talking like fucking Charlie Chaplin or some shit. You know,
Charlie Chaplin might do it though. Funny enough.
I don't know because you have to, the thing is, besides the movies that are his movies, it's not like he was in much else.
I don't know. Does Charlie Chaplin even have like a real IMDb page?
I'm sure he does.
Probably.
Someone's gone through it. Honestly, I think.
Oh wow, no, not even close. He had 89.
Exactly, because all
93
of his
is
movies are really
an
well
actor.
known, but he is like it's only his own movies.
Yeah,
that
you're
he's
right.
known for.
It's got to be someone who's a bit role in a lot of things.
Oh, just out of curiosity, can you check Adam Sandler? I just want to know.
That's a great shout.
I have someone in my mind. I'm looking it up.
Oh wow, Adam
You're looking at
Sandler
IMDb,
is
right?
89 acting credits.
That's it?
Yeah, I thought it'd be a lot higher.
Where do
I
you
thought it
see
would
on
be
here
too.
how many credits?
On like if you look up a person, you can just
On
go
IMDb.
scroll down the credits.
Oh, okay.
An
How many did
actor.
you say Danny Trejo has?
Let me pull it up
400
one more
something?
time. Yeah.
Sorry,
Wild.
I might have one.
Danny Trejo has 468.
Damn it! I'm short. Never mind.
Who was it?
Ed Asner.
Oh, Ed Asner's a good shout. Yeah.
Who has
What was he at?
423 combined total.
That's a good shout.
What about Clint Eastwood?
I don't think he's gonna have a crazy amount, just because
Fair.
it's 73.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because he was always the
same as
lead,
what's it called?
though.
Oh, without yeah, that's
the
true.
same
That's
as Charlie.
It's a
Chaplin.
Tony. I used to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for
He's
that.
prolific because he was the main role in a lot of films.
Because it's
But
got to be
someone like-
someone who.
It can't be
like-
someone that's always the lead.
Yeah, it's got to be like a B or like a B-list actor who's a bit role in everything they're in.
Exactly, like a massive supporting actor. Because like Danny Trejo, how many movies is he actually the main?
Because like this isn't going to probably be close, but like I'm going to look up Christoph Waltz.
I think honestly,
130.
The top ones are going to be Bollywood.
Oh,
I'm not going to know anyone from Bollywood, truthfully.
Me neither, but they're going to be Bollywood for
Probably.
sure.
Yeah.
That's what makes the most sense, because a lot of those are like just churning. Like some of those Bollywood production companies are releasing movies every week, you know.
I'm trying to think
or someone that has like an exclusive Netflix contract where they're in like 10 movies a year just on Netflix.
I'm running out of people. I don't know if we can beat this.
So I will say I did Google it. I'm not gonna like tell you like any names or anything, but I will say Chance is right. The top two are both
Is there anyone
Bollywood?
on the list that is above Danny Trejo that primarily acts in America?
Like someone we know.
Like my head like comes up with like Ian McKellen.
I'm looking up the top ones too. I can't.
There are white guys, but like, so I will say Danny is number 16 on the list.
It's not a
Wait,
lot.
on this list, Ed Asner's above Danny.
That's interesting.
Okay, so there's a different methodology here.
Yes.
Or this list is old. Because both of their credits numbers are wrong. Ed
So
Asner
Danny's is 395.
Yeah. So
okay.
It could just be too old.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so Danny Trejo was cracking out like 100 a year.
Because if based on that Danny Trejo number that you gave, which was like 450 or something, right?
I keep forgetting. I just should just write it down at this point.
If everyone else stayed the same, Danny Trejo would go from 16 to 9 on the list.
Danny Trejo, yeah, but again,
something.
This also, like I was saying before on IMDb, it also includes upcoming.
Yeah.
So it's 468, but previous is 447.
Okay, right behind Danny Trejo is Muhammad Ali, but not that Muhammad Ali. Some just random fucking dude named some Indian actor also named Muhammad Ali.
Like, I'm not going to get... Sean Connery is typically a lead, so he's probably not going to be that high up. Now, only 95. Trying to think of, like, older actors. You know who's an interesting shout? James Earl Jones, because he was a voice actor as well.
That's true.
Nah, 190. Like, it. I mean,
wow.
like...
That's still a lot.
Yeah. Like, it's not, a little amount.
This is, like, massive. A lot of these people are also not just actors. Like, most of the people that are on these top lists, besides people like Danny Trejo, are people that are, like, actors, producers, and writers.
Because I'm specifically only counting acting credits.
Martin Sheen.
Including Martin Sheen is interesting.
Martin Sheen is 35 on this list. If you go to his page, it says 264. Got 2 upcoming? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking old as shit. I'm shocked. Probably he's probably closing in on 90 now.
See, I have some names that are just popping up in my head that aren't going to be close, like Philip Seymour Hoffman. He died early, though. 63. No, not even close.
If you went by, like, per year of life, he would probably be pretty high.
Yeah.
Or, like, year of active.
Look at the new model. Yeah, Demon. How's it going?
Seymour Hoffman, you said how many credits?
Only 63.
Yeah, but that's 63, and he wasn't far in his career.
No. Yeah,
like,
he could have had a lot.
He was what, like 40 when he died, and like realistically, the amount of time he spent as a big name wasn't that long.
Yeah, you're right. It's like, I think it's got to be someone older, and it has to be someone like who's been in everything.
I want to see if I can find like a more recent report. Okay, here's a more recent reporting from last year.
All right, if you see any names above Danny Trejo, I want to see if I have any world where I can try to figure out. Like, again, I keep thinking of people that are usually the leads and stuff. Like, I don't know why, like, Harrison Ford popped in my head because he's an older actor. But, like, he's gonna only have 86. Yeah.
Okay, no idea who the fuck this is at the top spot. This person is what I meant by old, because her movies are from, like, the 30s and 40s. But apparently she has over 1,000 acting credits.
Good for her.
Let's see. Eric Roberts.
I don't think I know who Eric Roberts is. Actually, I do know.
Do.
Yes, I do. Eric Roberts.
He's like Julia Roberts' husband or some shit, or brother.
He's been a lot of things. He's like the type of actor. Yeah, he blows Danny Trejo out of the water. He has 851 acting credits, including 91 upcoming.
Okay, Julia Roberts' sister, Emma Roberts' dad, like.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm trying to see if there's, including upcoming, 851.
That's crazy, because this article is from last year, and it says 810.
Yeah, he has 91 upcoming credits.
That's crazy. Okay, there's another person that's old as shit. Who I don't
I'm trying to... If you find anyone else, don't tell me their name, because I want to see if I can figure out...
On this list, Danny Trejo is number 5.
Oh, so there's not going to be really anyone above him?
No. Like, these other people that are on here are all people that were in movies like a super long time ago, except this guy, James Hong. I've never heard of him. Hong.
No.
Hawaii Five-0, Bonanza, Perry Mason, The Man from Uncle. Okay, so he was in a lot of stuff, but I guess he probably wasn't.
Like, he might be someone
lead. Everything Everywhere All at Once? Who the fuck is this guy? I'll look him up. Look up a photo of him.
All right. Probably not. Keith David.
Okay, never mind. I do know who James Hong is. Okay, this guy is in a lot of fucking shit.
Keith David's so close. Keith David is almost at 400.
Wait, who's Keith David?
Dude, he's been in so many movies. I don't know how to describe him. He was also a voice in Mass Effect. That's why I know him really well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I know this guy. I don't know what I know him from, but he's familiar.
Ed Bagley Jr. Ed Bagley Jr. He had a reality show where he lived next to Bill Nye the Science Guy. 356.
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, but upon seeing a photo, this is a good shout to Richard Riehle, Riehle. And when you see him, you're going to go, oh, that guy.
What's his name?
Richard is the first name. Last name Riehle. I would imagine that's...
This is the
Richard
exact guy, like, we would need. Dude, currently, he is actually behind Danny Trejo.
Oh, yeah, no, he's behind him on this list. Yeah, he's behind him on this list. Dude, this guy's in a lot of shit. He's so familiar. Yeah, no, there's no one above Danny Trejo that you'd actually know.
No.
Unless you fucking know, hold on, let me scroll back down. Unless you know Bess Flowers, no fucking clue, and she's from the 30s. Or Harry Strang, who's also from, like, the 40s.
Yeah, I feel like it might be like... someone who is like has a lot of like voice acting credits.
Yeah, maybe. There could be people that are higher up because like these
What
lists are obviously
what's that guy's
subjective.
name? Who used to do all the Looney Tunes?
Mel something.
Mel. I don't know his last name. Blank? Mel Blank?
Ooh, wait.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
I might have a good shit. How many?
Mel Blanc beats it. Yeah, Mel Blanc has 1,238 acting credits.
Who is that? What you said?
Mel Blanc. He was the person that did all of like the Looney Tunes voices. He was like the original. Yeah, he did all of the original Looney Tune voices. He was the guy who came up with all the voices for the Looney Tunes, and then like when he died, they had to replace each Looney Tune with like one voice actor when he did all the voices. Yes, he's at 1,238. So I thought it only took me like a long time to figure out who.
Okay, I feel
one
like
name above him.
I feel like that is like it's kind of deceptive though at the same time because it depends on like if the properties you usually work on have a lot of spin-offs or like a lot of feature films based on them or something. Because when one of the people I thought of was Seth MacFarlane, the guy that created Family Guy.
Oh, how many does he have?
No, because a lot of the shit that he's in is just stuff that went on for 20 seasons.
Yeah, so he's probably not in many.
He has, including upcoming, 40. 40.
Wow.
That's it.
That's not much.
It's just that, like, the ones that he's in, it's like
people remember
American
that guy.
Dad, Family Guy, it's the Cleveland Show. It's all stuff that, like, has, like, a massive legacy or went on for a long time, but there's not really much, like, expansion of the property. Because, like, Family Guy, how many fucking episodes are there of Family Guy now? And he voices,
So
like,
many.
I think multiple characters in Family Guy.
For, like, 20.
How many episodes of Family Guy?
A
There's
lot.
over 400 episodes of Family Guy.
Yeah.
You know? I'm sure there's probably...
I'm surprised that I was able to finally find someone who had more acting credits, though, than Danny Trejo. I thought I wasn't going to be able to find someone until I went down the voice acting route. Because there can't be many people who, like, as, like, that person are in, you know, a lot of movies. Eric Roberts is probably, like, the only one that I could ever think of. And I don't think I would have thought of Eric Roberts.
I would not have thought of him, but after seeing him, I was like, oh,
it makes so...
sense.
He's, like, the exact guy we were looking for. You know what I mean? Where, like, he's been in so many things. He was even in, for my fellow music fans, he was in the music video for Mr. Brightside.
No shot.
Yes, Eric Roberts is in the music video for Mr. Brightside.
Oh my god.
I have to look him back up. I'm fairly certain. I have to see if I'm correct. Okay, so...
He was also in the music video for Smack That, I believe, with Akon and Eminem. I'm almost gonna...
Love that.
Guarantee he's in both those music videos.
Oh my fucking god, I think
It's just like how people remember the 2024 Friday Year End Awards Show. The Committee Awards Show happens tomorrow, January 11, 2025, hosted by The Fellas, HydroxideAnt, third night, and President Cast live on Twitch.tv. Thank you, Sonny, for the reminder. I appreciate you. Yeah, let me double check that. Eric Roberts, Mr. Brightside.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Eric Roberts just says yes to everything. I don't know who it was. It was one of the big commentary YouTubers, like Curtis Connor or Danny Gonzalez, like one of those guys, that did a video like a few years ago about some super low budget movie that he was in. That's why he's like top of mind, because I think he just is one of those guys that, like, if someone's like, hey, will you act for 2 hours? We'll pay you $500. Like, he'll say yes.
Yeah, and double confirmation, Eric Roberts was in Mr. Brightside. He's the guy that, like, the girl with the fluffy hair that the lead singer is swinging to is, like, hanging out with. And then smack that, I think he plays like a detective. And like is the guy who walks up to Akon. Yes, he is. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like he's in everything. Like he's even in music videos, like pretty iconic ones, like Mr. Brightside. Song of the Generation.
Yep, he is right there. Okay.
That's him, right?
Yeah, sure as fuck is.
Why do I remember that? I don't know, man. But like, I've always like watched it like, holy shit, that's Eric Roberts.
Huh.
I wonder if we can get Eric Roberts on the podcast.
Probably.
Or hire Eric Roberts.
So, do you want to know what's fucked up? When I first Googled Eric Roberts, it showed me a representative from the state of Oklahoma instead of the actor.
Dumb.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You know what I haven't looked at a really long time? The website Cameo.
Oh yeah. Cameo. What is that?
That's the website where you can like hire an actor or someone to like make like a 30-second video, like about like whatever subject you want, pretty much.
Oh. I kind of forgot that existed.
It just reminded me, like, when I was Googling to hire Eric Roberts, and like, I wonder if Eric Roberts is on Cameo.
Also, looking at the top 10 on Cameo, I don't know any of these people.
How do you see the top 10? Is that bestsellers?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's like a list.
Yeah, you scroll down.
I know who John Gruden is. He's an NFL coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. James Buckley sounds really familiar, but I don't know him.
Oh, just kidding. I know the number 9 guy.
I don't know who 3, 4, or 5. I don't know who 6 is. 7 is in the show The Rookie, so I know who he is. 8, I don't know. 9, I don't know. And then obviously we all know who AJ and Big Justice are.
We do. But yeah, the number 9 guy is the guy who does the like cringy TikToks. Like the princess. Those ones.
I'm sure if I saw it, I would
They're so bad. They're so bad.
Talking about your breath pie. I came back and heard it's so bad. It's so bad.
We're on Cameo right now because I was wondering how I could hire Eric Roberts.
He's on Cameo?
Yeah.
How much?
$130.
Dude, that is dirt fucking cheap for him. That's crazy.
Honestly, like I'm thinking about it.
Like, what could I use him for? Do an ad for your fucking channel.
Yeah, that's why I was like, tell people to follow the Twitch channel.
There you go. If you want to know who that guy is.
Okay, I will watch it post podcast.
Oh.
You can add. Does anyone remember who Shoe Nice is?
Yeah, I remember Shoe Nice.
You can hire him for $20 in Cameo.
I'm honestly not surprised at all that it's that cheap. I don't think many people do remember Shoe Nice at this point.
He early COD YouTuber.
Yeah.
That makes sense why I don't know him.
Oh my!
Also fucking crazy.
You can hire Simon Miller. I love Simon Miller. That's my wrestling fan.
Simon Miller. Oh,
coming out.
Nice. How much is he?
$25.
Hell yeah!
I actually love Simon Miller. He's such a good guy. Huge Simon Miller fan.
Oh, I see Ray Lewis. I know that.
Ben DiNucci.
Apparently, the Donald parody is on sale.
Oh.
33% off.
Oh my god, you can hire a dog called Bentley the Golden Doodle for $5.
Oh my god. Some of these are wild.
I'm currently looking the under $25 category.
Fair enough.
Probably a lot of gems in there. Under 25.
Yo, oh, that's a lie. That's way more than $25.
Oh.
I didn't know his last name, but his name is Frank Alvarez. He's one of the co-hosts from the Basement Yard.
Yeah.
He's funny as hell. He's 125.
Damn.
Oh shit.
He's so funny though.
Yeah, he is. I love him.
I was like, I know him as like Frankie from those videos, so I don't know him as.
I didn't know he was on Cameo.
You learn a lot on Cameo.
Yeah.
I
There's a
should
whole
be at
category for
Cameo.
wrestlers.
Yeah, I know Matt Gates is on Cameo now.
Yes, he is. The Basement Yard, Tony, is one of the things that me and Aries will listen to on our drives to and from home.
The Basement Yard. That's
You know
the
it,
podcast
yes.
that I love to never watch, Tony.
Yes.
We also went and saw them when they did like a live show near us a couple months ago.
That's why Gianna too. I was like, you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are funny as hell, Chance. I don't blame you.
Huh?
The Basement Yard. Like
I said, uh-huh.
Oh, uh-huh. I thought you said, huh?
Yeah, no, they definitely are. If you're wondering, going to their live show, it was alright. Honestly, just totally, I was like, alright. Kind of surprised.
I really want to collect random cameos that shout out my Twitch channel.
Yeah. That'd be fucking
All right,
funny.
well, Tony's birthday is coming up, so if anyone needs an idea for something,
Buy
to
me
give
a
him,
cameo of someone that you think I'd vaguely know or know very well.
What if I want to buy you a cameo of someone that you have no idea of because it might be funnier?
What if I would have give? What if like a former senator, maybe?
That would be funny.
Former
Because
senator.
I do know one, or no, former congressman. What was he?
Oh my god.
'Cause
Okay,
I just-
so please tell me it's not Matt Gates. Like at least do George Santos
Carl, thank you for that.
because he's at least funny.
Right, definitely not Matt Gates. But Tony
Do
didn't say
George
no,
Santos.
so we'll see.
Do George Santos.
Well, Tony didn't say no.
Do George Santos. George Santos is actually funny. Matt Gates is not.
You know, I was trying to do something nice, and I'm feeling attacked just because I am
you should feel
trying
attacked.
to pay a pedophile and rapist to shout out Tony's
Yeah.
stream.
What?
You know,
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't think you should give money. Like, George Santos, not a great guy, but he's just a
No.
liar. Matt Santos. Matt Gates is a fucking psychotic, lunatic, fascist pedophile.
I mean, you could have just chosen one. Of
I would
those.
I would appreciate not from any of those people, please.
It was just
Nah,
one person.
Jordan-
Don't worry.
George
He's
Santos
not-
is funny. He
Matt
may be a
Gates is
liar,
funny
but he's
looking.
funny.
Yeah, but he's also still not a good guy. So
funny looking.
I mean,
they're all
par
funny
for the,
looking.
par for the course. For those types of people.
don't say that. Don't say that combination of words.
Mick Foley's on here.
Mick Foley's on Cameo?
I love Mick Foley.
He's on Cameo?
Yeah. He's expensive though.
I know another
much?
guy who's a little bit down.
He's
on luck,
99.
who's on Cameo.
That's not that much.
But like, yeah, it is.
There's
a
some
lot.
age. I was like, oh my god.
It's a good amount, but like when you think about it, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Because like a lot of these people could charge a lot more, is my point.
I wonder how much it would cost to get Jennifer Hale to say this is her favorite Twitch channel in the Citadel.
I'm sure, Tony, you might remember, because I'm sure she probably told you, or at the very least I told you.
Oh, you should. I saw it. Yeah, I watched it. You beautiful bastard, I think, or something like that. Or what did,
Oh my god. No, he called me, Gilbert Gottfried, in a cameo, said that called me like beautiful, sexy, delicious bitch, or something like that.
Yes, that was it.
Oh, you said that to me without even a cameo. So.
Jennifer Hale, I don't know if she's currently taken cameos, but she's on Cameo. Who is Mark Meer? He was the
voice of
male shepherd.
Yeah.
He is, I think, $50.
I'm pretty sure me and Aries looked because Aries was gonna get one for her mom from him.
Mark Meer is such a good shot. Yeah. I love the voice of Mark Meer. I always played as male shepherd in Mass Effect. So $50, you know, that might be something I consider doing at some point. Who on here from like the WWE other than Mick Foley? Ric Flair is on here for $500. No fucking way.
500?
I would not pay for Ric Flair for $500.
Bro, how many Ric Flair fans are there left in the world? Most of them are dead. I'm sorry.
Do you remember who Hornswoggle is?
Oh, hell yes, I do. He's on there?
$49.
Okay, honestly, for Hornswoggle,
I would do it.
Steep.
No way. That's a great deal.
Dude,
Swoggle is awesome.
If it was like $25, I'd do it.
Swoggle's great.
Or if it was,
you don't want to woo endorse.
I would pay 50 if it was Hornswoggle and
Finley.
Finley, yeah. If it was Hornswoggle and Finley together, I'd pay $50. But like, just Hornswoggle, I'm sorry, $19.
Man, so like a lot of the coolest ones are expensive. Because like Jake the Snake Roberts is on here, but he's $125.
Oh, holy shit!
But like, it also makes sense because it's Jake the Snake Roberts. Like, he would just give away his side.
Time, it's like disgusting.
Very famous professional wrestler.
Long before either of our times.
Yeah, way before. DDP's on here, like 149.
Oh wow.
DDP would be great. The Brooklyn Brawler.
Damn, there's a lot of wrestlers on there, huh?
Yeah, and I'm not even saying half of them.
You're just saying like the big names.
Yeah.
Honestly, Mick Foley being on there kind of upsets me.
Why?
Just because he's like, one, just from his personal or his public persona, but also all the people that tell personal stories about him talk about how he's like the nicest person.
Oh, yeah.
So like it kind of upsets me because I'm like, someone like that shouldn't still have to do that.
I don't think he does it for the money.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely like well off enough. I think he does it to like say hi to fans.
Shits and giggles.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like if I was super famous, I could see myself doing that. I would make it like expensive enough that I don't have a shit ton of them, but also cheap enough that someone can reasonably afford it. Like probably like $50 or something like that, where it's like, yeah, you know, if someone really is dedicated and wants to spend the $50, I'll definitely fucking do it. But also like $50 isn't actually important to me where I need to do them.
Fair.
But it like weeds out the people that are trying to just get me to say like penis.
I said, because you do that for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totally would. I just did. Actually.
Yep.
I'm going down a huge rabbit hole of people that like I'm like, ooh, they're on here.
Tony's about to spend $50
No, I
on
can't.
Cameo.
Yeah, like I would easily fall down a rabbit hole of
Cameo
people.
Payments.
Yeah, because like I would so easily buy like half of these. Like Kurt Angle's $100.
Kurt Angle's on there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'd buy a Kurt Angle cameo. Just so Kurt Angle said my name one time.
Yeah.
That would be pretty epic. But you can buy Eric Roberts on Cameo. Not buy him. You can,
How much did you say he was?
Essentially.
I don't even remember. He was like the first person I looked up, and I like went down a rabbit hole. 130 plus.
Okay. That's not that bad. I'm fine with that. Good for him.
Speaking of good for him, I totally have
more important things to do than sit here and talk to us. We get it.
No, I told people that I would finish the podcast by 9 o'clock, and then I fell down a Cameo hole, and it's almost 10 o'clock.
Sports.
We never did
Most
a
of it was
question of the
sports.
week. Question of the week.
Shit.
What song is currently stuck in your head?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I have two.
Okay.
APT by Rose and Bruno Mars
Oh.
is always in my head. It's just so fucking catchy. And Railway.
Ooh.
The hell is that?
It's a song by Stray Kids, which is the Korean group I'm seeing in the summertime.
Cool. The concert is that what
good
you're going
song.
to with like Aaliyah or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Still don't have like plane tickets or anything booked for that, but we have concert tickets, so that's all that matters.
Gonna drive there. God.
I'm glad you guys are finding the Stray Kids.
Yeah, me too. They've been stray for so long.
Yeah, I just feel bad that they're strays,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
yeah.
stray though, and not just like a little bit displaced from their parents.
That you know what? That's fair.
Tony, what's the song for you?
The line, it's by 21 Pilots. They made it for Arcane.
Okay. Brees, did you answer?
I don't listen to music. What's up?
Okay. Don't listen to music ever?
If it's in video games, but I don't go out of my way to listen to music.
All right. Gianna, did you say one?
We have the song, the Aglet song from Phineas and Ferb.
Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure
What the
2
fuck?
Battle.
Yes.
You don't know that?
You
Aglet. You remember the Aglet song?
Yes, I do. But like, why?
AGLE. I don't know. It's just a catchy song. It's always in my head. It's one of the rotational Phineas and Ferb songs that gets stuck in my head.
Say some kind of like deep cut because like just knowing you're like constantly listening to music and you have like 10,000 bands that you like.
True, it's true.
And you said a song from Phineas and Ferb.
I sent the link to it if anybody wants to listen.
I'm gonna listen
We're
to
gonna
it.
tie the world together.
That's fucking crazy.
Chance, you have one?
I do. It is So Long It's Been Good to Know You by Woody Guthrie.
Woody Guthrie. That sounds like a
Yep.
cool name.
Woody Guthrie is the person There is a folk singer from like the early 1900s. He wrote "This Land Is Your Land," actually.
This land is your land. This land is my land.
But I just listened to like a documentary about him, like in a podcast, and that was one of the songs they played as like a sampling, and I was like, "Holy shit, I love him."
I love it.
Love it.
I think everyone answered, so we are going to wrap up this week's show. So if I can get a Pickle Weasel and a Wickle Peasel in the Twitch chat, I'd dearly appreciate it.
I refuse.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we can officially end this week's episode. So thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.